Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we're finally checking off the Aerophile balloon at Disney Springs. We've been trying to ride this for what feels like forever. We came out here at least 4 different times before we could actually go. If you're planning this with kids, stick around. I'm sharing all the real talk on whether or not it's worth it. We monitor the weather like crazy. The balloon only flies when winds are under 22 miles per hour and there's no storms. We were checking the hourly gusts on our phones every time. Here's a pro tip. Check the Disney Springs app or the Aerophile page for updates before you head over. Finally, on try number 4 or 5, the winds cooperated. We got there before lunch and the balloon was already flying high. Before you can purchase tickets, it's a requirement for you to sign a waiver. Tickets are first come, first served right at the attraction. Adults 10 and up are $29.99 plus tax. Kids 3 to 9 are $24.99 plus tax. Not really the cheapest, but we'll talk value later. Some quick rules before you board. No bags, no food or drinks, no strollers in the basket, and kids under 12 need an adult with them in order to ride. I could have gone solo, but we all wanted to experience this as a family. We're about to go up 400 feet on an 8-minute tethered flight. My sister was pumped, and even my sensory-sensitive little brother was pumped. Also, the ascension is so smooth you don't even realize you're going up. It's sort of like traveling in a fast elevator if you've ever been in one. The basket was really stable, which was great for my siblings. No crazy swaying. As we rise, the view started to open up. You can see all of Disney Springs, the water, and on a clear day, up to 10 miles. We spotted parts of Disney World resorts in the distance. We can see Epcot's Mission Earth Globe and the Tower of Terror from Hollywood Studios.
What else do you see? I see the Tower of Terror. Yeah, we see Epcot, Tower of Terror, hotels, and on this side, the whole of Disney Springs. Lime Garage, Orange Garage. Wow. Pier. The M&M store. You see it? Oh yeah, you're right. Cirque du Soleil. Splitsville. Are you happy, bud? See, I told you this is gonna be fun. How about here? What do you have here? The rest of Disney Springs. Alright, I'm getting hungry, so it's time for T-Rex after this. The boathouse, there's the boathouse. Alright, we have the boathouse, paddlefish, restaurants, Lime Garage, marketplace. This is the whole of Disney Springs, I think, yeah. Rainforest Cafe. The Lego Dragon.
So, is Aerophile worth it? For us, after all those failed attempts, definitely, but with some caveats. The views are stunning, and it's a unique Disney experience you can't get anywhere else. Great for all ages, including toddlers, and sensory-sensitive kids because it's very calm and very predictable. There's also no height minimums that we saw, so it just comes down to the age rules. However, there are some downsides. The attraction is very weather dependent, so you might waste trips like we did. And it's not very cheap for a family of 5. And not to forget, it's pretty short. We were up there for maybe 8 minutes at most. But if you have any Disney Springs plans and the weather looks good, go for it. Especially if your kids love views or you want some low-key between shopping and eating. For thrill seekers, maybe a skip, but for family memories, we're glad we finally did it. So what do you think? Would you ride the Aerophile balloon? Drop a comment below and let us know. Hit subscribe and the bell. Thanks for watching our adventure. See you at the next one. Bye!